A client once handed me a list of 37 threat intelligence sources during an audit. I thought that number was going to impress me. It did not. I asked one question. How does each of these get used, and who does that information go to? Nobody in the room could answer for the SOC. Nobody could answer for the board. Nobody could answer what triggers a patch cycle. Not the analysts, not leadership, and their own monthly reports gave away the game. A long list of sources is not a threat intelligence program. It's a factory floor where raw data gets made. That's all 37 sources really are. Now the program, that's what happens after. Who receives that intel? What tier does it go to? What decisions does it trigger? Without that second part, the first part means nothing. This gap shows up most in organizations that think they're already ahead. They think they're mature, but they confuse volume with maturity. More sources looks like more coverage, and that's where it gets exposed. Some that know they're behind, they are usually more honest about the gap, but do extra sources add any real value? Some do, but a source can catch something that the others miss. But that value only shows up if an analyst happens to be paying attention at the right moment and brings it up on their own. It's not a system, that's a bet. 76% of organizations spend $250,000 or more a year on external threat intelligence. 14% spend over $1 million. That's real money. Riding on a bet instead of a process. Here's the question that exposes the gap in any threat intelligence program, including your own. Pick any source on your list. Ask where its output goes. Ask who receives it and what it triggers. If you can't answer that from most of your sources, you don't have a threat intelligence program. You've got a subscription list. A big number of sources feels safe. It's not proof of anything. The real proof is how it gets routed, who acts on it, and what happens next. Go run this test on your own program this week. Pick 5 sources. Ask whether each one goes. This is one piece of the framework I lay out in full in Threat Intelligence for CISOs and Security Leaders, how to build preferred intelligence resources, route them, and prove the program's actually working. Links in the description, on my site, or on Amazon.